Hey there, wanted to pop on for a few moments and say hello. Let me get straightened up so I'm not backlighting here. Things are looking pretty good in the course this week. I didn't have very many questions from you all, so I just wanted to stop on for a few moments and mention a few things. We've been talking about ethical studies of technology this week and social studies of technology, and we'll continue with ethics into next week. And you're going to be looking at some articles in the text, and I've also got some two case studies for us to look at. We've got a story on Roger Boisjoly involving the Challenger disaster, and an article about the atomic bomb that was the two atomic bombs that were accidentally dropped on North Carolina, a story that not a lot of people are familiar with. So as you read those, think about the different definitions of responsibility that you'll read about next week, and the different tasks of ethics, as one of the writers puts it. We're in some very new territory, and the old ethical codes don't really hold up. And so we have to be careful, as always, about how we use our technologies and what we develop, and keep in mind that we have to really make educated guesses about what's going to happen in the future. We don't quite know how things are going to work out, and so we have to work with the information we have as we have it. For my seated class, we did an activity called Choose Your Own Disaster, in which groups discussed technological disasters and what they felt could have been done differently with the knowledge at the time, and what we would do differently with the knowledge that we have now. And in many cases, we discovered that the changes were made, and they were very effective. So I don't want you to feel hopeless as you read about disasters and the trouble that we're facing with some of these ethical problems. But do keep in mind that it's a very hard task, and I know that we won't solve problems. We'll probably end up raising more questions than giving answers. The only questions I've had have been really small things about where an assignment is located. Please do remember to open your returned assignments and check your feedback. I do respond with feedback to your checkpoints, to your assignments, to everything. So do check in. If you have any trouble finding that, let me know. So we're throttling toward midterm, which is a good feeling, I know, for a lot of us. If you do have questions, if you do need assistance, remember to get in touch with me, and that you've got access to the Writing and Reading Center. If you have any topics you'd like for me to cover in a video, please send them along. I'll be glad to do extra videos in a week as it's needed. I just really haven't had very many questions, so I'm glad to explain anything that will be of service to you. So have a great rest of your week and weekend, and as the questions come in, I'll post more videos. Take care.